Hey learners, Pranshi Verma this side. Welcome to my channel guys. In today's YouTube session, we are going to learn theory of machine multiple choice question and answer. Guys, जैसे कि आप लोगों की बहुत ज़्यादा रिक्वेस्ट आ रही है मैम theory of machine पर multiple choice question and answer प्रोवाइड कीजिए बिकॉज हमारा बैक एग्ज़ाम है. एंड गाइज अगर आप AK2 एग्ज़ाम से अदर किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो ये वीडियो आपके लिए भी है. They all are very important multiple choice question and answer from the subject theory of machine. Okay, so let's proceed. In this, your first question is, which of the following disciplines provides a study of inertia forces arising from the combined effect of the mass and the motion of the parts? Okay, option A, theory of machine. Option B, applied mechanics. Option C, mechanism. Option D, kinetics. Option E, kinematics. Okay, so here right answer is option D, kinetics. So kinetics disciplines provide study of inertia forces arising from the combined effect of the mass and the motion of the parts. Okay, next question. Which of the following disciplines provide a study of relative motion between the parts of a machine? Option A, theory of machines. Option B, applied mechanism. Option C, kinetics. Option D, kinematics. Right answer is option E, kinematics. Okay, kinematics disciplines provides a study of relative motion between the parts of a machine. Next question. Which of the following disciplines provides a study of the relative motion between the parts of a machine and the forces acting on the parts? Option A, theory of machines. Option B, applied mechanics. Option C, mechanism. Option D, kinetics. Option E, kinematics. Right answer is option A, theory of machine. Okay, this is very important question. Theory of machine disciplines provide a study of the relative motion between the parts of a machine and the forces acting on the parts. Okay. Next question. The type of pair formed by two elements which are so connected that one is constrained on to turn on revolve about a fixed axis to another element is known as option A, turning pair. Option B, rolling pair. Option C, sliding pair. Option D, spherical pair. Option E, lower pair. Here right answer is option A, turning pair. Okay. The turning pair formed by two elements which are so connected that one is constrained to turn on revolve about a fixed axis of another element. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is a lower pair? Option A, wall and socket of I. Okay, this is I. Option B, piston and cylinder. Option C, cam and follower. Option D, A and B above. And option E, belt driver. Here, right answer is option D, A and B above. Okay, so wall and socket I and piston and cylinder, they both is a lower pair. Okay, next question. If two moving elements have surface contact in motion, such pair is known as option A, sliding pair. Option B, rolling pair. Option C, surface pair. Option D, lower pair. Option E, higher pair. राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ई, हायर पेयर. ओके गाइस, वीडियो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाली है. प्लीज आप लास्ट तक चेक कीजिएगा सारे मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर. एंड हियर राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ई. If two moving elements have surface contact in motion, such pair is known as higher pair. Okay, next question. The example of lower pair is option A, shaft revolving in a bearing. Option B, a straight line motion mechanism. Option C, automobile steering gear. Option D, all of the above. Option E, none of the above. Right answer is option D, all of the above. Okay. So the example of lower pair is first one, shaft revolving in a bearing. Next one, straight line motion mechanism. Next one, automobile steering gear. Okay. Next question. Pulley in a belt drive acts as option A, cylindrical pair. Option B, turning pair. Option C, rolling pair. Option D, sliding pair. Option E, surface pair. Right answer is option C, rolling pair. Okay. Pulley is a belt driver acts as rolling pair. Next question. The example of rolling pair is option E, bolt and nut. Option B, lead screw of a lathe. Option C, ball and socket joint. Option D, ball bearing and roller bearing. Option E, all of the above. Right answer is option D, ball bearing and roller bearing. Okay, so the example of rolling pair is ball bearing and roller bearing. Next question. Any point on a link connecting double slider crank chain with trace A. Option A, straight line. Option B, circle. Option C, ellipse. Option D, parabola. Option E, hyperbola. Right answer is option C, ellipse. Okay, any point on a link connecting double slider crank chain will trace a ellipse. Okay, next question. The purpose of a link is to option A, transmit motion. Option B, guide other links. Option C, act as a support. Option D, all of the above. Option E, none of the above. Right answer is option D, all of the above. Okay, so the purpose of a link is to transmit motion, guide other links, and acts as a support. Next question. A universal joint is an example of option A, higher pair. Option B, lower pair. Option C, rolling pair. Option D, sliding pair. Option E, turning pair. And right answer here is option B, lower pair. Okay. Universal joint is an example of lower pair. Next question. Rectilinear motion of piston is converted into rotary by option A, crosshead. Option B, slider crank. Option C, connecting rod. Option D, gudgeon pin. Option E, 4-bar chain mechanism. And right answer is option B, slider crank. Rectilinear motion of piston is converted into rotary by slider crank. Okay. Next question. Pitch point on a cam is option A, any point on pitch curve. Option B, the point on cam pitch curve having the maximum pressure angle. Option C, any point on pitch circle. Option D, the point on cam pitch curve having the minimum pressure angle. And option A is none of the above. Here, right answer is option B. Pitch point on a cam is the point on cam pitch curve having the maximum pressure angle. Okay. Next question. The values of velocity and acceleration of piston at dead center for a slider crank mechanism will be option A, 0 and more than CO2R. Option B, 0 and less than COV. Option C, 0 and 0 respectively. Option D, COR and 0 respectively. Right answer is option A, 0 and more than CO2R. Okay, next question. The example of a spherical pair is option A, bolt and nut. Option B, lead screw of a lathe. Option C, ball and socket joint. Option D, ball bearing and roller bearing. Option E, none of the above. And right answer is option C, ball and socket joint. Okay. Next question. Cross hedge and guides from a option A, lower pair. Option B, higher pair. Option C, turning pair. Option D, rolling pair. Option E, sliding pair. And here right answer is option E, sliding pair. Crosshead and guides from a sliding pair. Next question. A circular bar moving in a round hole is example of option A, incompletely constrained motion. Option B, partially constrained motion. Option C, completely constrained motion. Option D, successfully constrained motion. Option E, none of the above. Right answer is option A, incompletely constrained motion. A circular bar moving in a round hole is an example of incompletely constrained motion. Next question. If some links are connected such that motion between them can take place in more than one direction, it's called option A, incompletely constrained motion. Option B, partially constrained motion. Option C, completely constrained motion. Option D, successfully constrained motion. Option E, none of the above. And right answer is option A, incompletely constrained motion. Okay. Now let's move again on question number 19. Okay. Here, question number 19 is a circular bar moving in a round hole is an example of. Okay. This is the example of incompletely constrained motion. And in question number 20, if some links are connected such that motion between them can take place in more than one direction, it's called incompletely constrained motion. Okay guys, so choose your right option according to your question. Okay, don't be confused in the examination. Next question. If there are L number of links in a mechanism, then number of possible inversions is equal to option A L plus 1, option B L minus 1, option C L, option D L plus 2, option E L minus 2. Right answer is option C L. Okay. If there are L number of links in a mechanism, then number of possible inversions is equal to L. Okay. Next question. Kinematics pairs are those which have two elements that option A have line contact, option B have surface contact, option C permit relative motion, option D are held together, option E have dynamic forces. Right answer is option C, permit relative motion. Okay. Kinematic pairs are those which have two elements that permit relative motion. Okay. Next question. The lower pair is a option A open pair, option B closed pair, option C sliding pair, option D point contact pair, option E does not exist. Right answer is option B closed pair. The lower pair is a closed pair. Next question. Automobile steering gear is an example of option A higher pair, option B sliding pair, option C turning pair, option D rotary pair, option E lower pair. Right answer is option E lower pair. Automobile steering gear is an example of lower pair. Next question. In higher pair, the relative motion is option A purely turning, option B purely sliding, option C purely rotary, option D purely surface contact, option E combination of sliding and turning. And here right answer is option E, combination of sliding and turning. Okay, so in higher pair the relative motion is combination of sliding and turning. Next question. Which of the following has sliding motion? Option A crank, option B connecting rod, option C crank pin, option D crosshead, option E crosshead kite. Right answer is option D crosshead. Okay, crosshead is the sliding motion. Question number 28. The example of higher pair is option A belt, rope and chain drives, option B gears and cams, option C balls and roller bearings, option D all of the above, and option E none of the above. Right answer is option D all of the above. The example of higher pair is belt, rope and chain drivers, yes, and gears, cams, yes, and balls and roller bearing also. Okay. Next question. Which of the following mechanism is obtained from lower pair? Option A gyroscope, option B pantograph, option C valve and valve gears, option D generated straight line motions, option E all of the above. Right answer is option E all of the above. So here mechanism for obtaining from lower pair are gyroscope, pantograph, and third one is valve and valve gears. Okay, and generated straight line motions also. Next question. Which of the following would constitute a link? Option A piston and piston rings and gudgeon pins, option B piston and piston rod, option C piston rod and crosshead, option D piston crack pin and crankshaft, Option E, piston rod and cross head. Okay, so right option is option E, piston rod and cross head. Okay, so the following would constitute a link are piston rod and cross head. Okay, next question. The Scott Russell mechanism consists of option A, sliding and turning pairs, option B, sliding and rotary pairs, option C, turning and rotary pairs, option D, sliding pairs only, option E, turning pairs only. And right answer is option A, sliding and turning pairs. Next question. Davis steering gears consist of option A, sliding pairs, option B, turning pairs, option C, rolling pairs, option D, higher pairs, and option E, lower pairs. Right answer is option A, sliding pairs. Davis steering gear consists of sliding pairs. Next question. Ackerman steering gear consists of option A, sliding pairs, option B, turning pairs, option C, rolling pairs, option D, higher pairs, and option E, lower pairs. Right answer is option B, turning pairs. Ackerman steering gear consists of turning pairs. Next question. A completely constrained motion can be transmitted with option A, one link with pin joints, option B, two link with pin joints, option C, three links with pin joints, option D, four links with pin joints, and option E, all of the above. Right answer is option D, four links with pin joints. A completely constrained motion can be transmitted with four links with pin joints. Okay. Question number 36. Oldham's coupling is the option A, second inversion of double slider crankchain, option B, third inversion of double slider crankchain, option C, second inversion of single slider crankchain, option D, third inversion of slider crankchain, option E, fourth inversion of double slider crankchain. Right answer is option B, third inversion of double slider crankchain. Okay. Oldham's coupling is the third inversion of double slider crankchain. Next question. Sense of tangential acceleration of a link. Option A is same as that of velocity. Option B is opposite to that of velocity. Option C could be either same or opposite to velocity. Option D is perpendicular to that of velocity, and option E, none of the above. Right answer is option C, could be either same or opposite to the velocity. Okay. Sense of tangential acceleration of a link could be either same or opposite to velocity. Okay. Guys, आप सोचते होंगे मैम 2 times रिपीट करिए क्वेश्चन का आंसर. मैं चाहती हूँ आप वीडियो के साथ साथ लर्न करते रहें. ओके. इसी वजह से मैं आप इतना फोकस करके 2 टाइम्स रिपीट करती हूँ आपके एक ही मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन आंसर को, जिससे आपको दोबारा पीडीएफ भी चेक ना करना पड़े. एंड आप जब एमसीक्यूज देखें अपने एग्जाम में तो आपको डायरेक्ट राइट आंसर आपका माइंड क्लिक कर पाए. ओके. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. A mechanism is an assemblage of option A, 2 links, option B, 3 links, option C, 4 links or more than 4 links, option D, all of the above, and option E, none of the above. So right answer is option C, 4 links or more than 4 links. More than 4 links भी हो सकता है and 4 links भी हो सकता है. Okay. So guys, just आप कूल माइंड से मेरा ये जो लेक्चर होता है मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर का, इसको जस्ट ध्यान से सुनते रहिए, आपको चीजें लर्न होती रहेंगी. आई होप. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स इन pantograph mechanism is equal to option A 2, option B 3, option C 4, option D 5, and option E 6. Right answer is option C 4. The number of links in pantograph mechanism is equal to 4. Next question. Elements of pairs held together mechanically is known as option A, closed pair, option B, open pair, option C, mechanical pair, option D, rolling pair, option E, none of the above. Right answer is option A, closed pair. Okay. Element of pairs held together mechanically is known as closed pair. Next question. Shaft revolving in a bearing is the following type of pair. Option A, lower pair, option B, higher pair, Option C spherical pair, option D cylindrical pair, and option E bearing pair. Right answer is option A lower pair. Okay. Next question. Rectangular bar in a rectangular hole is the following type of pair. Option A completely constrained motion. Option B partially constrained motion. Option C incompletely constrained motion. Option D freely constrained motion. Option E none of the above. Right answer is option A completely constrained motion. Rectangular bar in a rectangle hole is the completely constrained motion type of pair. Okay. Next question. A footstep bearing and rotor of a vertical turbine from examples of option A incompletely constrained motion, option B partially constrained motion, option C completely constrained motion, option D successfully constrained motion, option E none of the above. And here right answer is option B partially constrained motion. Okay. A footstep bearing and rotor of a vertical turbine from example of partially constrained motion. Okay. Next question. A cylinder crankchain consists of following number of turning and sliding pairs. Option A 1, 3, option B 2, 2, option C 3, 1, option D 4, 0, option E 0, 4. And right answer here is option C 3, 1. A cylinder crankchain consists of following numbers of turning and sliding pairs 3 and 1 respectively. Next question. Relationship between the number of links L and number of pairs P is option A P is equal to 2L minus 4, option B P is equal to 2L plus 4, option C P is equal to 2L plus 2, option D P is equal to 2L minus 2, option E P is equal to L minus 4. Right answer is option C P is equal to 2L plus 2. Okay guys, now let's wind up the lecture. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Wish you very all the best for your examination, and guys kindly focus on your subject theory as well as subject concept. Kindly clear it, your all syllabus, and be safe, be happy, keep learning, and bye bye. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.